everyone, my name is Mike S. Baldonado and I am going to continue to discuss one of the system components of the Linux Mint. And the summarization. To continue, I will discuss the I/O scheduling of the Linux Mint. So the I/O scheduling that uses by the Linux Mint is the CFQ, or the completely fair queuing. It is to provide an equal and fair times access to all processes. So the question is how to establish a fair queuing in CFQ. So as we all know that there are a lot of different I/O scheduling that uses in the operating system, but only the CFQ uses a priority classes that specify what types of services does the program receive, and also it helps to establish a fair or equal queuing. There are types classes in priority class that process in order. These are the real-time or RT. It always gets the first access to the device. The BE or the best effort, it uses when RT is not existing. Also, the RT and BE use 8 priority levels, 7 as the lowest priority and 0 as the highest priority, and this is to determine the level of service required within the class. And the last priority is the idle. It is uses when the both RT and B is not is empty. And also there is a structure in CFQ. In the CFQ structure, it allows queue to act as an independent source of request, and the queues are serviced in a manner that allows priority-based fair queuing. Each process has its own synchronous request, one queue per priority, such as 8 RT queues, 8 BE queues, and an idle queue. To synchronize the request of process, it uses RB3. It read, write, or synchronize a request in FIFO or FIFO queue, or the first in first out queue. FIFO is where process stored the request. So that's the CFQ I/O scheduling of the Linux Mint. To understand further, I have video example how to schedule system in the Linux Mint. So watch this video. In summary, Linux Mint uses different system components, and some are process management, which provide all processes where to start if user or program command. In process management, It has two processes. First is the foreground process, and second is the background process. Another component is memory management. Uses a virtual memory that makes the system appear to have more memory than sharing it between computing processes. Security in Linux Mint is secure in upgrading new kernel. In upgrading new kernel, the program will notify the user for updates, but in security, Linux Mint only allow user to update new kernel, but upgrading or installing another kernel is prohibited in Linux Mint due to security purposes. Linux Mint uses CFQ or Complete Fair Queue IO scheduler, which allow all processes to have equal or fair time sharing. In conclusion, Linux Mint has a low security for upgrading new kernel. Its IO scheduler meet priority process and avoids starving of processes. So that's all about Linux Mint operating system. Thank you for watching. Bye.